try to make you do some dancing. I'm dancing in a chair. If I get up, you won't see my face. But, you know, just the dancing and the moving is fun for me. I always like for there to be a little bit of something like that. Thank you for joining me again here on Talk to the Hand Reviews. Oh yeah, Talk to the Hand Reviews. I'm full of reviews, lady. I give you my opinion on stuff. And sometimes I used to work in the cosmetic and fragrance industry in the 80s and 90s. And I have some memories about stuff. And especially this fragrance I have today. This, I will turn the music down now. Did you get your dance on? Get your dance on. Okay, this fragrance here, Anne Klein. Do you know her? Anne Klein. This is the first one. There's an Anne Klein 2. There's an Anne Klein 2. Ha ha ha. Let's see if I can spray it. I've loved this fragrance ever since it first came out. And it came out, oh, well, you know what? I should just give you all the goods on it. Give you the goods. I like this box too. I think it's a beautiful box. Ooh. You know, a lot of, I think a lot of sillage. It's like you don't need that much. So, Anne Klein. Who the heck is Anne Klein, right? You sure see her name on a lot of stuff. I have a purse with a big old AK on it. I have a scarf. This is Anne Klein. And I thought, you know, I don't even know who Anne Klein is. I thought maybe they're just, you know, licensing out this name. Was it ever a designer? Because I didn't know. But this fragrance came out in, let me see. Okay, it was launched in 1984. I was working behind the counter in fragrances around 88. I'm not sure. Sorry, it was a long time ago. I'm a little iffy on some of the. But this fragrance, I remember we didn't sell it at the stores I worked at, but it was, I think they had it at Nordstrom, and they did have it at some other places. And I remember this guy was, I think this large size was $42. But I got a really great deal at Ross. But that's not the point. The point is that there's a lot of these fragrances now that used to cost a lot of money when I was working behind the counter. But now something has happened and but this, I was delighted when I got it because it still smells heavenly, just like it used to smell to me. So, and I never bought myself any because it was one of those fragrances I really liked, but I worked in fragrance and cosmetics, you know, I mean, I didn't really buy a whole lot of stuff. I got a lot of it for free. And, you know, so if it was just sort of like, well, you know, maybe I'll chill on. Okay, I did some research on exactly who is Anne Klein. Anne Klein was an American fashion designer. She was celebrated and won many awards. She lived from 1923 to 1974. So she'd already passed on, like, you know, 10 years before they even made this fragrance. So she doesn't really have any, you know, say in it. I couldn't find any information about who the nose was, which is disappointing. How disappointing. This has got a high projection, a medium sillage, and I'd say it's got some pretty good lasting power. But the people at Fragrantica thought it was okay sprays power. I don't know what they're looking for. I was watching this one YouTuber. She told men to put 16 sprays of fragrance. If anybody comes toward me with 16 sprays of fragrance, I will never even meet them because it will just be like, whoa, I do not recommend that kind of spraying. But anyhow, so let's see. And Yeah, my memory is it used to be more expensive. It was like 40 or 50 bucks for this size I have. Um, it is white floral, calm, confident, happiness. I think this is a fragrance that a working person can probably wear. I don't know if they allow you to wear fragrances in offices or whatever, but anymore. But this is a really nice middle of the road fragrance. It's not likely to irritate or upset. It's just a really, it's, you know what? It's kind of like, for me personally, if you like fragrances like Oscar de la Renta, let me think of something else light and fresh and floral. Let's see. Okay, they said at Fragrantica, okay, people thought it smelled like Carolina Herrera, which Carolina Herrera is very sweet. And that was one of my, I love that fragrance too. I used to wear it all the time. It's very sweet. It's a floral, no fruit, no fruitiness, no gourmand, however you say it. Gourmand. Go ahead, censure me. Tell me I said it wrong. You tell us all. Okay. So, oh, designed by Paul Sebastian, people thought. 15 people thought it was like designed by Paul Sebastian. I agree. It's a similar kind of fragrance. It's just a fresh, light floral that if you wear it, you're not likely to irritate anybody. Where'd you go? You're not likely to irritate anybody. It's just a really nice, light fragrance. The original Chloe. I love original Chloe. I wore lots and lots of it. Hey, let's dance too. Okay, if you haven't turned off now, why not? I have to be silly. That is for me. I got to get out the silly thing. Okay, smiling time. For my thumbnails, because I'm too lazy to take a picture. Okay. Beautiful by Estee Lauder. Again, I agree. Similar group. And oh my gosh, this fragrance. This fragrance is really one of my very favorite fragrances, and it's a really, really great time of my life. I was working on a cruise ship. I was working as a singer on a cruise ship, and in the shop there, I bought Versace Blonde, and I wore it and wore it and wore it and wore it. And you can't hardly find it now. You can get it for like a few $100, I think, but I wonder if it still smells the same. But that fragrance, I really want to buy. I would love to have another bottle of that, but you know, it's just not one of those things that I'm buying right now. But Versace Blonde, I'm surprised that they're so good a lot of times. The Fragrantica world at telling you what they think, and a lot of times they're so right. But that Versace Blonde, I think its top notes are tuberose, or middle notes are tuberose, and the gardenia, and that I'm sold. If it's tuberose and gardenia, tuberose, oh my gosh. Let me take a moment just to feel the beautiful pain of tuberose. Oh. Okay. So, let's see. So, I think that's it for this one. Anne Klein. I hope I learned a little bit to make it interesting for you about Anne Klein, because like I said, she seems omnipresent, yet she's been gone a while. But she was a big designer. So it's not pretend designer like some stuff can be, you know. Okay, one more dance. And remember, enjoy yourself, because you never know when the last day is here. You said, oh, I should have enjoyed myself. I had to change. Okay, y'all. See you later.